Hi guys, this is Kenya. Welcome back to Kenya's Decor Corner. So today I am so super excited because I am participating in the Festive Friday Holiday Decorating Team Collaboration hosted by my beautiful YouTube sister, Catherine, with Amateur Decorating Like a Pro. This is week 4 in a 7-week Christmas video series, so let's get started. Okay guys, so for this DIY project, these are the items that we'll be using. I have 3 of these little picks that I picked up from the DollarTree in green. I have 4 in red, and 2 of them have the glitter balls on it, and these 2 have apples on it. So you can choose to keep all the same if you want, but that's the variety that I'll be using. Back here in the background, I do have a piece of garland that I've cut down to size that I'll need. And I've cut it to fit around this foam block that I also picked up from the Dollar Tree. So it's just a regular foam block. These are some little berries that I've had for many years. I pulled out 4 of them because I'll be using these as accent. I also have this little candle votive from Dollar Tree. You can use this, so that's why I have it out, but it's very likely that I will be using this candlestick instead. This is one that I've had for many years, and so I'm pretty sure I will use this one for this DIY, but I just wanted you to see that you could also use one of these from the Dollar Tree if you like. Also, I have a large ornament. This is one that I've had for many years that I usually put on my 12-foot tree, so I pull that out because I may use that, not sure just yet. But I also have 4 of these larger ornaments from the Dollar Tree. So there's 2 in this red color and then 2 in the gold color that also has a pattern on it. The red ones are matte finish, but you can choose either ones that you like. I also have this pack of ornament garland. It's a 6-foot ornament garland from the Dollar Tree, and these are just some extra ornaments that I already had that I pulled out. Alrighty guys, so let's get started. So to start, we will first wrap our styrofoam block with the Christmas garland piece that I cut, and as you can see, I'm just using 2 of the branches to wrap them together to secure it to the styrofoam base. So I'm going to fluff it up just a little bit, and there we have it, simple and easy. Now we will just poke our branches that we have here from the Dollar Tree into the styrofoam. So our little picks, I'm just going to go around in each corner there. I'm just going to poke them right into the styrofoam, just like you see here. Again, really easy. They slide in very easily. So yeah, we'll just put those in there like that. Now we will do the exact same thing with the green picks that I have, but you can see I'm kind of just putting the green ones in between the red ones to fill in blank spots. So I'm only going to use 3 green ones, but you could use more if you wanted to, but I just want to just try to fill in some of the thinner spots with the green picks also. And I'm just going to fluff everything up once it's all attached. Here I'm showing you guys that I decided to use 2 picks as an anchor for my base here because I wanted to ensure that the garland did not slide off the styrofoam. So I'm just poking them into the styrofoam to add a barrier so it doesn't slip down. So this is optional, but I thought I wanted to do this just in case if things get heavy, it won't slide right off. It's not super heavy at all, but this is just an added precaution. So now I'm just going to place the ornaments just so I can get an idea of how I want it to look before I start securing everything with hot glue. So now that I have secured all of the larger ornaments to the base, I'm just showing you guys that you can see there are gaps. So I will use some of the smaller ornaments to fill in the gaps. So I'm just adding a bit of hot glue on the ornaments and plugging them in wherever I see gaps, and you'll see that we will go in and further fill in the gaps, but the ornaments will help with that. So yeah, I'm just plugging in ornaments wherever there's openings. Now this is how our topiary is looking so far, and I think it looks so very pretty. And so yeah, I'm just showing you guys how it's looking, but we are now going to fluff up the garland branches at the bottom because I want them to kind of point downward a little bit instead of completely out. I do want them to point out some, but also downward some. So I'm just fluffing up the bottom half of the branches because it was flat from sitting on the countertop. So once I have that done, then I'm just kind of adjusting some of the leaves, and then we will go in and further fill in the gaps. So I'm using some magnolia leaves. These are just some extra pieces that I have. You guys know I like to use little scrap pieces around for projects like this. So I'm just going to go through and tuck in the magnolia leaves everywhere where I see there is a gap. You could certainly hot glue these in place if you would like to. I'm choosing to just stick them in there. I may go back in later and hot glue them down once I have everything in place and I've decided exactly how I want it to look. Now I'm going in with some extra greenery pieces. Again, these are just little scrap pieces that I have in my stash, and I'm going to further plug in the gaps with greenery stems and leaves that I have. So this is again optional. If you want to do this, you could use moss if you have moss, but which moss probably would have been good because it would have just made your base green instead of the white, and so it would very much camouflage it. So note to self, that's what I'll do on the next one. But yeah, I think we're going to fill it in very nicely, and so it'll be just fine like this. And so this is what it's looking like. I think it's turned out so absolutely gorgeous, even better than I would have anticipated. I absolutely love it. So you could also add a large ornament on top. I did show you guys my large ornament that I thought I would use, but I decided to leave it just like this because I like having the greenery at the top. You could also add feathers, which I may do that a little bit later once I pick some up, but for now I think it looks gorgeous. I love it. And I am showing you guys this item on a candlestick that I already had, and I simply sat the styrofoam on top of the candlestick, and that's it. I did not hot glue it down or anything like that. You could if you would like to, but I don't want to make this permanent, so I'm not going to do that. And where I'll place it, it will be stabilized just fine, so it doesn't have to be hot glued, but you could certainly do that if you like. So again, I'm just giving you guys an overall view of this piece and the base so you can see it there. And here I'm showing you guys that I have moved this display piece onto the little candlestick that I picked up from the DollarTree, and you can see it fits perfectly on there as well. So I'm just pointing out that out there, and it looks very pretty. It's a bit lower, and that's why I wanted to use it on my candlestick, because I wanted it to be taller. But you could hot glue or E6000 glue two of these together so you could have a tiered look, one shorter one, and then you put two together and make a taller candlestick for your display also. But I think it looks so very pretty either way. Okay guys, so I hope that you all have enjoyed this video, and if so, please be sure to go ahead and click the thumbs up button. Also, let me remind you to be sure to check my description box down below for the playlist of this series hosted by Catherine and all of the other participants. If you're new here, welcome. I'm so very happy to have you here. I hope that you have enjoyed this video enough to go ahead and click the subscribe button. And my faithful family members, you guys know I love you so very much, and I look forward to seeing all of you on the next video. Much love and many blessings. Bye-bye.